In today's video, we are gonna play Mono Green Stompy. With some new cards, we have the Sandman and we have the King of the Cursed Blood. These cards I always wanted to try out. It's a deck I played around a month ago, but I never had the chance to record it, and now it's the time to record. Really strong deck. It overperformed quite heavy in my testing here, and how it did, you will see in this video. So here are the stats. I didn't play too many games this time. I mean, it's 13 games. We won 9 and lost 4. The ones we lost here against Mono White was Aura, which is kind of weird because they had like 3 Seam Rips and 2 Shelters, which is definitely not optimal. But the deck overall is definitely quite strong. It has a lot of things to do, and it's a really nice to have that additional card draw. Okay, now. So these are the stats with the deck. I just want to show it shortly. This time it's not a big sample size. I cannot always play 50 games, right? But yeah, it's still a 9-4. It's still a really nice type of deck. And on the play, this deck is really great if you have Llanowar Elf, like most of the Llanowar Elf curve decks. But overall, really cool. And how we did it and how the deck tech and how everything is working, you're going to see now. So here we are playing the Mono Green Stompy today, and we are playing some new cards from the Omenpaths set. And one of the new cards is the Scouring Scoundrel or the Sandman, which is a 3-mana star creature. And the Scouring Scoundrel's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. The Scouring Scoundrel can be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less, and you can pay 5 mana and return this card and target land from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So it's a great card against control matchups where you find a way to get the card back, and it's a recurring threat, so it's really nice there. And it's also really hard to block, and it can get really big in our deck because we also play Lumbering Worldwagon, a 3-mana artifact vehicle. And if you watch me for a while, you know I love that card. When this enters, we can get a basic land from our deck, put it in tapped, and when it attacks, we can also get a basic land in tapped. It has crew 4, and the power is equal to the amount of basic lands we have. So this can be easily a 9-4, 8-4, and attacking. It doesn't have trample, so we need a way to give this card trample, and the best way here in this type of deck is the Herd Heirloom, which is a 2-mana artifact, and add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells. So you cannot use this to use the Worldwagon, for example. But the important part here is until the end of turn, target creature control with power 4 or greater gains trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. This makes our Worldwagon a huge threat, a really big trample creature. Also, of course, with the Scouring Scoundrel, this is quite nice. So this card is our main card draw in this type of deck. And the other card from the new set we are playing is the King of the Coldblood Curse, which is a 3-mana 5/5 trample. And when the King of the Coldblood Curse enters, up to 1 other target creature loses all abilities and becomes a green lizard creature with base power and toughness 4/4. So this can be really nice. You can make your Llanowar Elves 4/4. If you don't need them anymore. You can also make a recruit 4/4. It loses trample though, but sometimes the 4/4 is also nice if you just want to have an extra 4/4 for the Worldwagon. And it also can shut down opponent's creature. On curve, this is a really powerful card, especially if you use the Paw Patch Recruit here, which is a 1-mana 2/1 with Offspring. So for 3 you get 2 creatures. And you can even use that on the token and suddenly you have like a 4/4 creature there as well. And Paw Patch Recruit, of course, a really great card in matchups where they have a lot of spot removal against mono red, against mono black. Because whenever a creature control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, put a +1/+1 count onto our creature control other than that creature. So this is a way that this card, first it has trample, so if this card gets bigger, it's really nice. We get an additional creature, so we go more wide, and it's good in certain matchups. And I think all these on curve type decks need this card if they play green. This card is just amazing. So these are the new cards we play from the set. One of the other creatures we have to play because of the meta is the Keen-Eyed Curator, which is a 2 green 3/3. As long as there are 4 more card types of 1 card exiled with this creature, it gets +4/+1 as trample. And for 1 we can exile target card from a graveyard. And the exile here is important if you play against Caveira, which I didn't play in like 2 days. I played on the 1st and 2nd November, but on the 3rd and 4th November I didn't play against it. So yeah, Keen-Eyed Curator, really great in that matchup. Of course, it is also good against other decks that use the graveyard, so having 3 here is definitely nice. The 3 power is a bit annoying because it doesn't work great with the Worldwagon. Same goes for the Frenzy of Bellof, which is a 2 mana 3/2, not 4. But this card is also important if we play against certain control decks where they have a lot of counter, because this card says creature spells you control can't be countered. But it's creature spells, so your Lumbering Worldwagon can still be countered, but the Lumbering Worldwagon is one of the strongest cards against control decks usually, because it's an artifact, and it survives a board wipe. That's the most important part there. It survives a board wipe. I think this is definitely one of the mono green decks that has a good shot against control decks, so yeah, that's the other creature. Then of course we have a 4 of Llanowar Elf. Llanowar Elf turn 1 into a Worldwagon or any other 3-drop is really big. We also play Surak, the Elusive Hunter, which is a really important card as well. This one cannot be countered, it's a 3 mana 4/3 and has Trample here. And whenever a creature control or creature spell you control becomes the target of a spell ability and opponent controls, draw a card. Again, great, same as the Paw Patch Recruit in these mid-range, let's say decks that have a lot of removal type spells, so it is great there. We also have 2 Scrap Shooters here, and I'm a fan of this card. It's a 3 mana 4/4 with Reach, both great. Already on curve, and when this creature enters you can promise the gift, so you give them a card, but you can destroy an artifact or enchantment that opponent control. This can be a Sheltered, for example, this can be a Star Cage, this can be many targets like Cauldron, but yeah, just many targets to hit with Scrap Shooter. We need this card somehow here in this deck. And as a removal, we have the Bushwhacks here, which is a 1 mana sorcery. You can target creature control, fights target creature you don't control, or you can just search your library for a basic land card we will put into your hand and shuffle. Usually this is our removal spell, but yeah, you can get lands, but we have a lot of ramp in Llanowar Elves, Heirloom, and Worldwagon, so usually you hit the lands, but it helps you out sometimes if you need certain things. Again, Bushwhack you cannot play for the Herd Heirloom, you have to remember that one. And the last creature we play is the Ouroboros. I mean, we have to, right? It's probably the best green card around right now, 4 mana 1/3. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put X +1/+1 counters on each creature control where X is this creature's power. This card, of course, goes absolutely crazy. Sadly, the king doesn't make it a 4/4, and then you can still use it because it loses the ability. But it's still just an absolute great card because we can go quite wide, and it also gives counters on the Worldwagon if you make it a creature before that. So Ouroboros, definitely something we want to have. Here we do play 2 Soulstone Sanctuary. I want to have an attacking land. I love an attacking land. Need something against board wipes, even though we're quite well equipped against it, but having 2 of them is definitely fine overall. We play 2 passages here, just to thin out the deck as well, and yeah, that's the main reason we play the passage here. But overall, this deck was really strong here, I have to say. I was really impressed with it. As you saw before, we have a really quite good record with this. Lots of fun, classic mono green with some new cards I didn't try out yet. I had a lot of fun playing this list, and I always wanted to try it out, the Scorching Storm Soul and the King of the Coldblood Curse, and yeah, I tried this card before. I didn't find the right shell. This deck, I tested this deck like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I never had the time to record it, and so now it's the time to record it. And yeah, great deck, lots of fun. If you like this type of content, let me know in the comment below. Do you like this type of deck? What are you playing right now? What is the deck you're looking forward to maybe try next? There's soon coming bands out. There's a new set coming. A lot's gonna happen. Hope you like this video. The games are really great, and we are still trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but we probably get there. And if you watch my videos and you're not subscribed, it's just 1 click and you get there. So yeah, let's go to the games. Okay, a bet here. Yeah, I can try. Also finding the land is quite nice. But yeah, it's always Llanowar Elf opening, and then if we can recruit 3. Okay. Opponent. But I'm not sure about their hand here. Clearly not sure about their hand. Llanowar Elf coming through. What do we see? Black. Oh. We have to get rid of one. Against black, actually, I want to double recruit. So good. Like, having these recruits is really hard to deal with. If you have spot removal. Demon Wall is good too. Go with the triple recruit here, and then if you find our board, the game is over, right? They don't want to play any removal spell here, otherwise we can attack. That's quite interesting. So we get an attack out and a draw. It's pretty good for me. Pretty good for me. These recruits are really nice. Let's see what we find. We definitely had the right creatures in this matchup. What do we gonna get? They also have discard cards. If you just play our hand, there's nothing left. And we will attack with the Bellev too. It removes the blocker and opens up for more attacks next turn. Also it removes the demon if they want to play an annex, so we're definitely going to attack with this one too. This one goes through, so we have definitely 5 damage. Maybe find the... It's a good card. We're gonna draw here. Gonna get the draw. Okay, a land. This recruit will draw us cards now. And if they want to use spot removal, then you know what to do. Oh, that's a good one. An early board wipe on black is not something you see a lot. Like this card, cool. Definitely something you don't see a lot. Oh, that was almost the wrong one. We're gonna draw another card here, which is always nice. They own 3 now, and Heirloom gives us trample. Okay, so they have no blocker now. They need double removal again. Do they have it? Slasher is not good enough. So we won the game. Even if they have stab, we have double trample here because of the heirloom. Which is nice. We're still gonna play it. Just in case. Yeah. Just in case, but I don't think there was a way of them winning here. So yeah, right creatures in this matchup can do a lot, right? Mono black down. JWP. Don't have the Llanowar Elf here, but we can play cards, right? We can play cards. They both have 3 power, which is not really nice with the Heirloom, but at least gives us a ramp, right? So we can consider how we're gonna do this here. Let's see what we draw. No 1-drop is a bit... If it's also tokens, the trample is super important. Keen-Eyed Curator also really important. But I feel like I want to drop this just in case. So they most likely have a counter. And a removal. So if we can get a removal out with the Curator, I'm happy. Okay. Okay. Could try to go for the double spell. The order was wrong, but let's go for this. If they have a board wipe, it's painful. King here is a bit weird if he didn't have a 1-drop. Still a 5/5. They need to board wipe here again. I mean, maybe they have everything, right? What do you want to do? I'm drawing a lot of lands. I mean, we have to do it this way. I know they have a removal spell, but what are you gonna do? You just play another king. If you draw 2 cards, then I'm quite happy. Draw 2 cards is pretty good. I don't think they will counter this here. We're gonna drop this one. If they let it through, maybe board wipe. But yeah, what do you wanna do? The best card usually... That's really painful, so we lose this one. The best card usually is... yeah, we're gonna lose our aura board in hand. But we would like to find a wagon. Wagon is definitely the best card. It's hard to deal with. We flooding a bit too much here. I don't think I play against another board wipe here. Maybe I should have waited with this one. But I cannot play around triple board wipe, right? Triple board wipe is a bit too crazy. Monument, okay. Now the question is, do they have the board wipe? Do I just draw lands here? It's a bit frustrating. I have to split this a little bit here. Let's do it like this. They go on 1. We draw 3 cards. We're gonna keep all the creatures, of course. I mean, I have to get another land out of here. This is quite a bad draw here as well. And we end the turn. If we find a Beleth, we can finish it. But they need to find the board wipe now. And then maybe lose from there. Okay, that's interesting. Do they find a board wipe or not? I can still find haste, but... yeah. They need to board wipe, and especially they need the one that mills me. Okay, they just look for a board wipe here. How many 4 mana board wipes? How many Wrath do they play? They have co-op too? Maybe like 2 Wrath. So maybe they found the other one. But usually they play around 2 Wrath, so yeah, they found another one. It's unfortunate. And yeah. I don't need to kill that card there, to be fair. So do they have another one? Still keep this one on the hand. Do they have another Wrath? Like, we play a creature-based attacking deck and we face 3 Wrath effects. That's a lot. It's quite a lot. With 3 creatures, I can play around. Spot removals. Okay. Sure. It's also nice. Do you have another Wrath? It's not enough with the monuments, so we won the game, I guess. Going through this many Wraths is hard, but the Heirloom here carried us big time. Yeah, good game. We got it. And then we found the Worldwagon. Okay, yeah. Cool game. Cool game. Winning against this type of control deck is nice. So yeah, quite happy to went there. If they found the right Wrath, it would have been different, but yeah, GG. Jimmy Jams 12. Jimmy Jams. Isn't that from Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Jimmy Jams? Or Jimmy Chaps. It's there. Okay, so yeah, we have something we can play here. Oh, they played okay. Okay. That's not cool. They play the artifact list. Not easy, but we try. Oh, wow, that's not the artifact list. Okay, let's do like this. I love recruits. And I love Scrap Shooter. I wanted to play Scrap Shooter, but I was a bit worried that they go Slingshot into Sheltered, so I want to keep this one. I definitely want to keep it. They are also on the play, which gives them a bit of an edge here. I like them shocking just like that. And not playing that. That is a wrong order, my man. -2 damage. Yeah, we go for 1 here. Then we go for Orboard. So the reason why we do this is because these creatures will get to 4 power. And if they have the Sheltered, like I predict, right? We have to redo it. It's gonna be you. Getting this out of the range here is also important. It's a lot of damage. 9 damage. It's quite a lot. Give them the card, sure. We do have a blocker now, and next turn we go off crazy. So let's see if we have enough damage. Come on. It has to be the Orboard though. But they cannot attack, so. Oof, interesting. Interesting. Do they have lethal? The 2 damage they missed. Do I have lethal? That's quite huge. Okay. We have enchantment, instant, creature, and I could take it sorcery. So this is a 3/5. This is 7. 6, 14, plus 8, 21. Yes, lethal. It is actually lethal. But what I could have done here is... No, I couldn't have done it. So, yeah. But it's exactly lethal. They missed 2 damage, otherwise I would have been dead. Sometimes you have to be lucky, but having 2 sheltered here, yeah. This was more luck than anything else, but a win is a win, right? It's, we take that one. Samuel Nara. Okay, Samuel Nara. Such a weird hand. But okay. Okay. It's quite a rampy hand. And we are on the draw. It could be too slow, but it can be so explosive with the Worldwagon and certain draws, so I will try this one. Usually this is a hand you can consider mulligan for sure. You can consider mulligan. Let's see. What are we seeing? Okay. Sorry, I hit the microphone. I hope there was not too much sound now. It's a card I didn't expect to see. Cavern Memorial World. What is going on? Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, spiders coming through. I do have to fight this one. I'm not happy that there's stops. There's still a stop here, which I'm not happy. I want to fight it, but I feel like I cannot. So I think we just go for Surak here. We are ramping, but yeah, let's see. I feel like they have the aura that protects it. Great card, actually. We do have a fight spell. Ooh, that's so cool. They play similar than mine, just they changed some cards. Demara is quite nice. Seamrip, okay, yeah, one Heirloom is gone. It's okay. We cannot block here. It's a bit unfortunate. Ethereal Armor. Okay, I mean, basically they played a deck I played yesterday. Not yesterday. I played to climb, huh? But they play this one. I cannot. And this is really dangerous here. So I have definitely a too slow hand here. But they are tapped out. Can play this one. I can play this and try to fight. But it's also bad. Like, the main problem is this. This here. Yeah, I think we have to go for it and hope they don't have a flying situation. This is all I can do. I need to survive this double strike. If they have flying, and they win. Cannot change that. I'm just gonna throw in the Bellev here. Okay. I have to say, it's so funny to play against my own decks. But I like the twist on Demara. Okay. We do have to block this one. Hello, yeah. Hello is good. So we want to fight, right? I need to fight that spider, but I know they have a way to deal with it. That I know. I'm so like, I have to try to survive this, but... The Heirloom itself could do something, but Ethereal Armor's the bigger problem. But do I want to keep Scrap Shooter though? I have to get rid of it. They could have played Restoration Magic here. I'm gonna keep my defense up for now. The way I have a chance here is by trampling over it. I have to say, Demera is a really nice card here. This is an interesting one too. Like, I'm not sure about this one, but I like this. So, where's the Sheltered, right? Mm-hmm. You're gonna draw a card here, which is actually nice. I do not want to have that one there. Having a second one maybe is... They don't have first strike. So if they have a second one, okay. Oh, they take this one? I thought they'd take that one. I'm so confused now. What in the world? That's my bad. That is my bad. I'm a bit confused, I have to say. They have 2 cards in hand, and I really would like to get that one back. Okay. So we have to fight it, huh? Do they have the protection spell? They do. So nothing will happen, huh? Mm-hmm. Now, I have to try fight that one next turn again. I still cannot attack. They have 2 cards. Do they have another aura to save them? They start to make robots, which is not nice. But I have to fight that spider again. Right now I can't trade. And I really need to draw cards. What is this? Sacrifice a land, 2/2 robot. Okay. I'll block here if they do something. So, the question, huh? Do they have another one? Do they have another one? Okay, it's +1/+0. I do have to attack here. I need to get lands, I need to get things going. Need to get things going. If I can trade with some cards, that's already fine by me. Getting 2 creature out here is good for me. Okay, getting another one is good too. Having 8/8 block is huge. The attacks don't feel too good for them now. And getting this one bigger and bigger with my Heirloom is quite good as well. But I need more creatures. They flood quite a lot. They're flooding. I will block this Risen all day. Yeah, no good attacks, I can see that. I have 2 blockers here, so I think it's still okay to attack. Getting draws here is a bit more important for me. I have 12 life. Definitely more important. As long as I have blockers, I'm okay. Getting 2 draws is huge here. Really huge. Fight spell as well. Okay, so we're gonna definitely play these. Now the question is, which one do we gonna get rid of? This only happens once a turn. Spiders get haste. This one I just block. I think we're gonna get rid of the potential draw spell. Maybe they have another one of them in hand, but... Okay. They can make a token here, which is fine. Why don't they make a token? Ooh, they flood crazy. But they should have made a token last turn. Because I block here. It's crazy what we draw. They don't have trample. Good game. Yeah, I think it was a hard game, but opponent flooded. Like, that is crazy flood. Crazy flood, sorry. Sorry, Samuel, that was a bit too many lands, huh? Happens, I guess, sometimes. But yeah, another win for us. Demara, cool at there. Really like, I like. Okay, you ready? Slopka. The Goblin. Gobo. You know me, Llanowar Elf is a keep. I'm too addicted to this card. Like, if I can play Surak turn 2, it's like, I'm always happy. If I can. Oh wow, it survived it. Can you imagine? I cannot believe. Having a Surak here is huge. Oh, makes me happy. And if they use removal, our Orboid gets 4. So nice. So we have to play it. They need now 2 spells to get rid of it. And 2 spells, not easy. Not easy. Yeah, not easy, like I said. Double claw, annoying. For sure. So how do we want to play this? We definitely want to have double spell this turn, so probably gonna play a Storm Soul, but it has no trample. Could play this, get the trample out, which have a huge creature. I feel like it's just... How do I want to deal with this card? I mean, Storm Soul also is quite nice. Cannot really block it. Yeah, I kind of like this play actually. Kind of like this because they cannot block the Storm Soul right now. They can play as Nemesis, which is hard, but yeah. This, if you have Llanowar Elf and you get it survives into Zurich against Mono Red, it's huge, guys, huge, absolutely huge. And yeah, we had it. Llanowar Elf, let's keep. Llanowar Elf into Recruit into King is also really good. Like, makes one of my rabbits a 4/4. This is a huge board state. See, I'm not liking this one. Not liking the seam rip there. Lumbering Worldwagon on the other hand, I like to see. Okay, my man. Seam rip tribal coming through. Do they have the sheltered as well? They have it. Oh, this is so painful. Oh, this is so painful. Have everything. Have everything. We do get a 5/5 though. And we not make that one stronger, so... Submit 0. Oh, I wish we could have used the King of Coldblood curse here in a better way, but every low creature we had is gone. It's just gone. So, is there another Seam Rip or Shelter? That's the only removal that Mono White deck plays. Do they have another one? Like, triple removal is already quite... Okay, no. Happy. I mean, we have to draw. We do have to find cards here. I'm not happy about the second one here, but all these cards have to be legendary because of Commander. It's kind of frustrating, to be honest. Okay. I do like this. They maybe have to, yeah. But I have to go for it. I still have to go for it. There's no other way. Okay. Yeah. Not looking great itself. Especially got a flyer. 7 damage is quite a lot. Yeah, I need to find another removal spell now. Still okay. Trying to draw another card. But chances of losing is there. Yeah, maybe this one we're gonna lose, huh? But double Stream Rip into Sheltered is pretty good. Is definitely the hand they need in the matchup. That's definitely the hand they need. Oh, that's a good game. I could have blocked here, but after this there's no backup. Cannot see us winning here, so hey, GG. Double steam rip, sheltered. Premium from opponent there. So we ready? Aram Silva. No Llanowar Elf, but you cannot always have it, you know? Cannot always have it. Have to accept that. So yeah, we're just gonna ramp here. Also depends what they play, of course. Turn 1, okay, bat. Going in with this here, gonna play creature, but we need to find the bushwhack fighting cards. Having Worldwagon and Heirloom can put them quite low, but yeah, Johnny is not something I like to see. This is crazy, but this is what we have to do. I can try to go with the Ouroboros, right? But I don't wanna die there. I just really do not want to die to this too big creature there. I will go for this. They do not have too much of a threat right now, and I'm a bit scared of a sheltered. The life is not too important. It's a good card. We can remove this, but it just goes here. I want to keep this one, to be honest. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. I have to keep my bushwhacks, so it doesn't matter if I play Heirloom or not. I have to keep Scrap Shooter for their shelter, it's the only way. Because that innocence is whatever. And our Ouroboros gets to the point where, yeah, we're getting strong there. We're getting strong. Do they have what I think they have? Raise the past. Okay. Did not see that one coming, I can tell you that. It's a block here. So we have to deal with this card again. It's a 4/4, so it's still in the range where I can deal with it. I don't think they will block my Worldwagon. Do I want to draw a card? I have 3. I want to draw a card from this. So we're gonna do it like this. Just to get some bigger creature here. Going in. Pushing some damage. And get a draw. That's an interesting one to do. It's a good trade for me, actually. I have another Worldwagon. Do they have Indestructible? Okay. Didn't see that one, so... yeah. Okay. Well, sure. Sure. We on 14. There's the shelter. Okay, we have the scrap shooter. Getting a 5/5 here that blocks, so they will not attack. That's do they have another one? Was impressive. Okay, I will not play around the third, of course. If they have 3 restoration magic, I will be shocked. Okay. It didn't jump to the end. That's so scary. Now we have to actually do it. Imagine they have another one and protecting now, and then we can still not fight. That is so brutal. They really have one. Oh, that's so annoying. The fighting will get harder now. Triple restoration magic. Did you play around this? Do you actually play around that? Funny. Actual funny. Okay, I mean, I'm trying, but I don't think there's another one. If I have to double block, I swear I will double block this. I will not play around 4 restoration magic, there's no way. Okay. Well, I take this block. I don't think they realized I have reach. So we know there's no restoration magic. That is like a fact. And I know I will attack here. If they want to block this, go ahead. Go ahead. Get another Ouroboros is too much to handle. I cannot play around the 4th restoration magic. It's just no way. And they don't have trample, so I can just throw in, and they cannot attack here. It's quite risky. It's quite risky. We do have the chance to use it. Okay, I bet, sure. We know they don't have the magic, so I will definitely kill their card there. Did they find another shelter? That would be quite funny. I would still have the option to kill it with the Worldwagon. This is crazy. Going on that one though is interesting. I mean, our Ouroboros gets quite huge if they don't take it. The scrap shoot is also interesting take. I could kill the Pride Mate, get scrap shoot to kill the other card, get a second Ouroboros, and that's probably game, right? Why would they take that card? What am I missing? Why Keen-Eyed? This gives me a Raise the Past feeling. If they have another shelter, I will be mildly mad. I would be mildly mad. Okay. We have to deal with this Pridemate. I will just attack with this one. Get a draw, which is quite nice. Interesting card. 10. So I can play this, make my Llanowar Elf become a 9/9. Can make my aura board become enough to deal with the Pridemate, right? But that doesn't what I want. I think we actually put it here, but it's the same then. Maybe put it on the recruit. And then we just trade them. Get that one gone. Yeah. I think we're okay now. Next turn we can give something trample and our creatures will explode. So there's nothing they can do about this. Especially since we can give something trample we want. And our creatures are really big. Like really, really big. It's an interesting game. Sometimes it really always does kind of weird things. It's some damage. Good game. It was a good game, yeah. In this matchup, we just have to get the bigger creature. We don't care too much about the life gain. But yeah, another win. So yeah, deck is performing quite well. I'm happy with this. And yeah, that was fun. Yeah, the deck performed really well. Surprised how well it performed. Tried out many different versions like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I think I ended up going with this one. I was a fan of the King of the Coldblood Curse, but if you don't have the card, you don't need the card. It was just me trying this card out. You can definitely change that card, maybe with an extra Baloth, maybe with a Curator. Maybe you want to have a talent here on the 2 as well. Multiple cards you can add there. Maybe you want to have another Scrap Shooter, maybe another top end. But King of the Coldblood Curse, I just really wanted to do it. But I think definitely the Scouring Scoundrel is the better card in this type of deck. And yeah, great to play this deck against mid-range decks. It felt really nice because they need to find a way to deal with your aura board. Because at one point your creature gets so big and they cannot really block because we can choose which one gets trampled. And as you saw against the mono white life gain, this is how we did it. Even against the Spider deck, I played against Boar Spider, which is kind of funny to see this the next day I upload the video. So yeah, that was kind of cool to see. And they had a really cool list. If you watch the video, great list there. I love the adding of the Demora, I think was the name. Cool to see that one. Bit more on theme. If you watch this, post the deck in our Discord. You can also post it here if you want. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this deck. Let me know what you think about it. And yeah, feel free to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And I see you all next time. Wish you a good night, good day, wherever you are. Bye everyone.